Morning campers, how the devil are you? Future Peter here, introducing this video, which was quite a long time ago now. Quite a short video, quite a short video, this one. Quite a short video, this one. Because it's, well, you'll see why. And enjoy. Morning campers. When I say morning, it's about 4. Sunrise is about 6. Can't wait. You may or may not be able to hear, but it is blowing a hoolie outside. This tent has been good so far, but last night you can see it is collapsing around me. I think it's only my weight inside this tent that's keeping it on ground with all my gear. So as soon as it gets light, 2 hours, as soon as that sun comes up and I can see what I'm doing, I'm going to pack everything inside the tent and then jump out and pack the tent and get back and get down to the next town. Bit weather beaten, didn't sleep very well, tired, still on top of the mountain, it's still raining and it's still windy. Leave no trace. I need a good hotel lobby and B tonight, just to dry everything out and get a good night's sleep. Let's see what the next town brings. Amlwch. Welcome to Amlwch. So I've just spoke to a lovely lady called Kathy and a lovely Labrador called Will. Very friendly, both of them. And she recommended a good place to get a cafe in this small town, she said. And the other good thing about this place is they have a bus stop. Yes, I've decided, folks, I'm chickening out. I've looked at the forecast for the rest of the week and it's just wind and rain. Weather warnings, in fact, ordered for the rest of the week. I can't carry sopping wet gear 15 miles a day and then get in a tent dangerously on what seems to be mostly cliffs, on top of cliffs, when there's very few campsites. And I feel like, yeah, I know part of me feels like, you know, you should carry on, you've got 2 weeks off. But sod it, no, it's my holiday. I'm gonna get a bus, back to my car, go home, dry everything out, clean everything off, and come back and do the next roughly half, probably just over half, next time round. So that's my decision, and no one's gonna change my mind. Feel quite relaxed about it now. Now that I've made that decision, get home and chill out. There's some really old buildings around here. Look at that. It's not really old, that building, but look at the shutters with the little anchors on. It makes me wonder, do they actually ever shut the shutters? Because weren't they for preventing wind in the old days? And then I saw this, look at this ancient letterbox. The town seems really sleepy. Do you know the impression I get of this place? Oh, let's look at that. 1861 chapel. Looks like maybe they're doing some work on it, which would be good because it's a grand building. Yeah, this town is. I passed one person. It all feels asleep. Hundreds of cars, but no sign of life. And do you know what it reminds me of? Some of you might have read it. Under Milk Wood by Dylan Thomas. That was set in a Welsh town, wasn't it? I wonder if he based it on a particular town and where it was. Let me know in the comments. Now let's find that cafe. I don't know much about house paint, but that is shocking pink. Must have been expensive, surely. That kind of colour is expensive, but it's lovely, look. All the typical of seaside towns, all the little houses are painted different pastel-y colours. It's lovely. Chip shop and a pub right next door to each other. What more do you want? Do you know what suddenly dawned on me as well? As you look around, you get the idea. It suddenly dawned on me, this is the first place I've come to where it looks like normal people live. You know, you've got these sort of, maybe they're not council houses, but they look more like an estate of houses rather than individual posh residences. Maybe that's just the bit of the coast that I've travelled so far, or the fact that I'm on the coast, you know, the expensive places are on the coast. I mean, and also there must be people, you know, there must be people that work in the shops. I've not seen many shops or garages doing the normal jobs, but this is maybe where they live. This is interesting as well that I've just come across. Look, disappears into the distance that way. Some kind of old railway or track, and disappears into the distance that way. Is it perhaps the old copper mine railway that I've heard talk about? I'll have to find out. And so folks, that's the end of the Anglesey adventure for now. I will be back and I will complete it. But at the time I was just so downtrodden by the elements, the weather, the lack of places to camp, that I just wholeheartedly needed to take a break. And so that's what I've done. Keep your eyes peeled for the rest of the adventures on the island soon. As you can see from the pictures that I took, I did find that elusive cafe in the end and had the most deep fried Welsh breakfast that I've ever had. She literally just put all the ingredients, I think, into a deep fat fryer for 10 seconds and then put it on my plate. But it was very welcome and I enjoyed it very much. Probably wasn't so good for my cholesterol levels, but I'll see you soon.